Child, let's get into some things real quick, girl. So, shout out to the parents, the good parents out there. Hello, God. Shout out to anybody who has stepped up in some type of parental role. If you are a positive, hello, God, driving force in some child's life, hello, God, some young person's life. Shout out to you. You're genuine, all the things, right? You are that, what others were not and are not and probably will never be for you. And this message is for the young and the restless, bitch. Okay. You are fucking crazy to believe that your experience is exclusive to you. I have said this a number of times on this platform, so I know a lot of y'all are like, girl, you are beating a dead horse at this point. But I feel like I'm speaking to the fucking choir, bitch. And I need the church to say amen, honey, because, girl, young people feel like girl, I feel like one of these old turtle doves, bitch, and a partridge in a pear tree, girl, from back in the centuries, girl. It's so fucking crazy how when you are now the adult, you look back on your life and you're like, oh my God, those old farts were correct. This game of life does not change for shit. It has remained the same. You will inevitably go through, if not the same, very similar situations throughout this thing called life, throughout your personal journey of life. So when I tell you that I truly, genuinely understand how you feel, what you go through, I genuinely mean that. Those old fuckers from my past, looking back, genuinely meant that. Hello. And let me tell you something. My main message here is that this life is fucked up. You're going to come across some real nasty, raggedy, horrible people in this life, and you don't even know what their real intentions are at the end of the day, girl, okay? And when I mean that I come with a certain set of skills, and that skill is, bitch, I have to press upon you the importance, hello God, of being ahead of the game. I have to press upon you the importance of knowledge is power and being wise. And the main thing that I try to press upon you, hello God, is that you don't know everything. So be willing to at least listen with an open mind and an open heart to someone who's going to give you some really good life advice. You may not see it now because your way is the better way. You feel that way. See, the young folks, just like, hello God, my generation coming up, we felt like we had it all figured the fuck out. And when we became a real adult, girl, and we experienced lifing, honey, windmilling and beating our ass into this fucking concrete jungle they call Earth, bitch. Huh? You better wake your ass up and pay attention. And when someone is taking time and energy into ain't nobody trying to school you, ain't nobody trying to tell you you doing anything wrong. Bitch, this is life, especially your early years of life. You're meant to fuck up. You're meant to make mistakes. Hello, you're meant to be punished for thine sins, bitch. These are called life lessons, girl. We all had to go through it. We all go through it. You will inevitably go through it throughout the rest of your life. No one ever has it 100% together, contrary to popular social media belief, bitch. I'm just trying to press upon you the importance, girl, of paying the fuck attention to yourself, thine emotions. Hello, God. I always got to tell the young people that. Check your motherfucking attitude. Check your emotions at the door, girl. Because let me tell you something. You're gonna have to deal with people. You're gonna have to deal with people in some, girl, especially professional, moving on, child, jobs, what have you, school, what have you, whatever your dream, your desire is, child, and wherever you head in this life. I don't give a damn if you ain't doing nothing but working at a 7-Eleven, bitch. You're gonna have to learn to check your damn attitude. And I understand that there's a long ass, for some at least, it's a long learning, girl, that learning curve in your ass. Let me tell you. And you will go through what I always coin as rewind sessions. Until you fucking get it, you're gonna in some way, it may not be a repeat immediately after, girl, hello? But at some point in your life, you're gonna go through exactly what the hell the test you just failed. Hello? It all comes back around. I need y'all to understand that. Be willing. Now, some people just be talking bullshit, you know? But I think for the most part, you have some people out here that just really have lived a treacherous, downtrodden life, have experienced, sat back and observed human behavior and the raggedy nature that lives within this world. When you got someone trying to tell you something, bitch, listen. Filter out, because again, not everything is going to apply. Again, this is your life. You don't have to take all the fucking, the pieces of advice that this person is giving you, but at least be willing to listen, and what resonates is what you're meant to gather from the situation. You never know. The message that you're supposed to get, hello, could save your motherfucking ass. And girl, don't act like one day y'all ain't gonna have kids, because you're gonna have kids and bitch, you're gonna look back. Oh shit. Because I sure did. To some people who really meant something to me and that really wanted to see me flourish in life and be a good man, living a halfway decent life, I had to call those people back and apologize. Even some of the bitches who did me wrong, I was like, girl, thank you for letting me know how evil the world is. Now I know. Now I'm better prepared, bitch. Okay? Shout out to the evil, nasty cunts out there in the world. Hello, God. Shout out to y'all, because y'all are life lessons too that people got to learn. Oh, don't just think you're going to learn something from someone who means you well. Hello? Most of the lessons actually come from the bitches who fuck us over. Huh. Thank you for all your many lessons, Lord Baelish. I shall forever remember them. Yes, girl. Shout out to the Game of Thrones, bitch. Lady Sansa, which had the best character development, in my opinion, hello God, than anybody else in that cast. Lady Sansa came a mighty long way, honey. And I knew it as soon as, actually, I knew it as soon as she cut Ramsay Bolton off and told that bitch ass nigga to his face, girl, you're gonna die tonight. Sleep well, Lord Bolton. And she just turned around and walked away. Hello, God. And then it was solidified, honey, when mama ran up on them damn dog kennels. Okay. And Lady Sansa was like, you said it yourself? He was like, oh, my hounds would never harm me. And she was like, you said it yourself? Bitch, hello, God. They haven't eaten for weeks. Honey, she released the hounds on his motherfucking ass. Hello, God. His own dogs ate him. And the mama stood there. She was about to leave and walk away, but she's like, you know what? I have to see this. That was the moment I was like, Lady Sansa, honey, you are no longer a little girl, honey. You are a queen, bitch. Hello, God. Shout out to Lady Sansa, honey. Start giving us our things. And she's now the queen of the North, honey. Shout out to her. And then Jon Snow gets fucked at the end of the day. Girl, that's just not fair. But you did kill Miss Daenerys Targaryen, girl. And girl, I'm surprised the Unsullied didn't unsully your ass, bitch. Because you killed my queen, girl. She done broke the breaker of chains, done broke our chains and set us free, girl. Oh, girl. So that was a bitch ass season anyway, though. They was trying to rush. Anyway. I got totally off, topic. But yeah, girl, you gotta learn. You gonna have to learn some way. And I get it. I understand what it is to want to be so independent and even have gone through a lot of stuff to where it's just like, I don't even want to listen to people. I get that. I get all of that. I want to live my life. I want to make my decisions. I want to do X, Y, and Z. That's great, but you don't think you're supposed to learn some stuff along your journey? I tell y'all this, I have to self-reflect. I'm an overthinker, girl. I can't. That's why I don't get no sleep sometimes. I'm just thinking constantly. My mind is always thinking. And especially when I'm falling short in my life, I think about like my past, decisions I've made. How did I end up here? What can I do to make my situation? So I'm always constantly thinking. With that thinking comes a lot of solutions, girl. It may take 1,000 different thoughts just to get, half of a solution, but it'd be worth it. And the goal in life too is, a lot of stuff I do now, I do because I actually observe people. You'll be surprised. That's why I don't always worry too much about the young people, even though I done laid their ass out to pasture, girl, in this message, girl. But that shit's the truth, though. Some of y'all need to shut the fuck up. Hello, God. Wake the fuck up and pay the fuck attention. You don't have it now, bitch. And I'm not saying this to be mean. That's just how I talk. I need y'all to understand that, though. It's irritating as fuck to just see how y'all can just be so flat out fucked up. But am I surprised? Look at how y'all treat each other. Y'all don't have any real relationships in y'all generation. I used to stress to my nieces all the time. Again, we talked about this again before too. The importance of like having lifelong friendships. Like the girls you went to elementary school with, the niggas you went to middle school with, the niggas and bitches you went to high school with. Like, come on now, girl. Like I don't see no generation right now having that. Some of these longest relationships, girl, are the ones that were forged over Fortnite, bitch. Playing video games online. A bitch you never even met before. A Facebook friend. Hello. Like, come on, a streamer, girl. It's sad and it's a shame. Y'all. But going back to what I was about to say earlier, like, that's another reason, like, I feel like everything sets how it's supposed to. This is just these young folks' journey. Just because it does not look the same, you know what I mean, doesn't give us the right to ridicule that shit. But at the same fucking time, you need them to listen. You need them to understand the gravity of real life. That's another reason why I'm a big supporter of, bitch, stop trying to move your kids out so early. You've been letting the neighborhood fuck on you. Hello, God. You've been a hoe, a cunt. You've been out here in these streets. You've been doing these things behind his back or her back. Hello. You've been sliding that nigga from round the way, girl, the Candyman bitch, down to the basement, girl. You been sneaking around. And y'all that be rushing y'all kids, if you don't rush them, you threaten them with like trying to make them pay bills and shit. Girl, y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. You supposed to be a support system, not a fucking hindrance to your children. And yes, I say children, because bitch, y'all ain't grown to me until like after 22, 23. You done worked a couple fast food joints real quick or whatever the case may be, girl. You done made you some money or whatever. Just get some experiences. And not just that, like, what are you doing when you're living, right? The whole point is to just gather information, data, experiences, all those things. You know, formulating some type of, I don't know how to really say how I feel And, I don't know how to really put that into words or context for that matter. I don't know. Life is just a series of tests, man. And I feel like it's really important to lock in on trying to fully grasp yourself. And to do that, you're gonna have no choice but to experience a moment of swallowing. Hello, God. A moment, bitch. You're welcome. You're welcome. Because I don't know what the fuck y'all got going on in this good old Thursday, honey. Okay? But yeah, like Because this whole, like, and I get it, though. This whole machismo, bitch. Girl, I got it figured out. Can't nobody tell me shit. And also thinking that you don't have to hold yourselves accountable. If you're not willing to humble thine fucking self, girl, your troubled time's gonna be even more troubled. The journey gonna be just a little bit more, rough around the motherfucking edges, bitch. And then what happens too is when you have a certain spirit about you, and it breeds off like nastiness, right? What that does is that makes people not want to be around you too much. And two, I notice with a lot of young people that a lot of their vitriol, comes from hate. There's also a revenge factor that I believe stems from childhood trauma, unresolved childhood trauma, right? But to even recognize that it's unresolved, you have to recognize that it exists to begin with. And if you are young, narcissistic ass, individuals, you're not trying to see the fault in you because you're too busy doing the blame game and looking around at everybody else whose fault it is. And then y'all like to compare shit. Girl, please. There's no real comparison, girl. The only thing you need to compare is those two fucking ears up to the sky to listen, bitch. Shit. Because if you don't, you're gonna make dumbass decisions like that dumbass bitch who fucking moved to Houston because she had 300 followers, girl. She uprooted her 3 kids or whatever, girl, up to Houston to become a social media star. Bitch, what was in the crack that you were smoking, girl? Like, seriously. Like, y'all, girl. Girl, I guess. But when you have girls out here, like Miss Netta girl, Charles, yo, that's just ready. Ooh, girl. Child, I'm telling, when you have that and people see the success from foolishness, what makes you think they want to listen? What makes you think the young people they see that, girl, oh, we can just go ahead and we can do this, or start a t-shirt line, or bitch, sell hoodies, or, that's great. That's really great. That's great. I guess. Girl, at this point, I'm just ranting on. There's no particular order. Like, girl, the message I have is, young folks, just start shutting the fuck up. And I mean that in the most respectful, delicate way possible, but I'll have to put it into words that y'all bitches will understand. Because all y'all do is call each other bitches and fuck niggas all day anyway to your best friends. So, might as well speak in a language of which you'll understand, honey. Which is, oh my fucking God. This guy is stupid as fuck, bro. You're really fucking dumb, bitch. You're really fucking stupid. I could have ran into your bitch ass. That's fucking crazy, bitch. This video's definitely not getting monetized. Stay in your lane, whore. What is going on? This is the shit I be talking about. Half of these motherfuckers are bitches who don't listen either. They don't watch, they don't fight, and they don't pray. Girl, I'm losing my shit, girl. I know. Girl. I just need y'all to get it. I just need y'all to get it. Because y'all, let's tell the truth, girl. You have Biden, Harris, bitch, you have all of these evil doing ass cocksuckers, right? Running for president. No one really, other than Marianne Williamson, in my opinion, is good-natured and it should be the next president of these yet to be United States of America. Shout out to El Teddy, honey, okay? Hello, God. When you have, y'all young folks need to get y'all mind right so you can fight against these evildoers that are going to destroy your future. And when I talk about listen, I ain't just talking about parenting. Listen to the world. Listen to what it's telling you. Your shit is about to be rocked, bitch, if y'all don't pay attention to what's happening around the world either. Now, I will get it. This generation is a little bit more woke. Hello, God. However you want to define that. Because it seems like bitches have a problem with that word too, woke. I don't know, girl. I just need y'all. I'm going to end this video. But I need young people again. Y'all got to start paying attention to, you know, people that really love y'all, people that really want to, that see it for you. I understand that y'all are coming into a time where it's hard to believe that anybody really genuinely gives a fuck about you. I understand that. I really do. There's a lot of backstabbing ass, you know, hoe nigga shit going on around here in this life. You can't trust shit. And you definitely can't trust most of the people that you come in contact with. Everybody always has an ulterior motive, girl. It seems like. So I get it. So it makes it easier to just shut people off or to shut out. Please don't shut. You know in your spirit. People will get on these platforms and call young people stupid all day long. Y'all are inherently gifted. I'm telling you, y'all have a gift to sense things about people. When you sense the goodness, hello God. Ooh, the light just bright. Hello God, the light is here, bitch. It'll guide the way in the darkness. Hello God. You can tell who cares about you. When you sense that, hone in on that. Respect that. Love that. Care for that. Nourish that. Expound on that. And y'all always think people trying to be in y'all way. Ain't nobody trying to be in y'all way. At least we don't mean to be in your way if it comes off that way. We just want you to be the best that you can be. It sounds generic as fuck. Cliche as a mug. But it's girl, get out of here, bitch. It's the truth. It's really the truth. Especially when you want more for them. You know, some of these kids, let me tell y'all, bro, where I work, I've been working with kids for years. I tell you no lie, to see some of these children go through the traumas, the ills, the wills, child. Some people just don't need to be parents. And we're seeing a lot of adopted kids now. Kids that were adopted from these foreign orphanages, girl, back in the day, honey. Now as teenagers being shipped off. Girl, what? I don't like that. I don't like stuff like that. And then there's this narrative going around that adopted kids are, 100% times more likely to turn out to be Jeffrey Dahmer, bitch. I don't like that. I think that deters people from adoption. I don't like that. It's nurture and nature, bitch. And guess what? Always usually wins. The nurture. Yeah. You treat them kids right. You love on them right. Hello, God. You make them feel important, beautiful. Hello, God. Them loud ass planes, girl. You make them feel, beautiful, cute. You display kindness, gentle nature. That's bound to bleed off on them. Hello, God. I hate that narrative. Adopted kids. No, girl, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. Y'all were the psychos, bitch. I guarantee it. I've seen a lot of cases where these parents that adopt kids are fucked up. Fucked up in the head. I'm going to share this real quick. I really don't give a fuck. I have a little sister, y'all, she was actually in foster care as well. She was adopted, and these people were too young. They were young, and they moved immediately to some buttfuckville town, child, in the middle of America somewhere, girl. They ended up having a baby of their own and basically excommunicated her, girl, sent her back into the system. That was fucked up. But to make matters worse, she moved in with this family who, they really adored her, it seemed. She really adored them, it seemed, child. So, bitch, these people, I believe, adopted her. They adopted her. Tell me why, I guess, the dad was doing things he wasn't supposed to be doing to some of the girls, because they had other kids that they had adopted too. And because I don't think they had one biological kid and I think 2 other kids that they adopted. And I believe these were kids of color. I believe so. This was a white family. And my sister is white. So, girl, I heard some time after, years went by. Now, I knew the dad because I sat on this Rotary board, child, that governed the group home that I lived in at the time. I was very active as a young person. I was on the youth advisory board for the entire state. We passed down legislation, girl, to help get foster kids who were exiting the system, independent living vouchers, getting them some type of assistance, because a lot of people don't be realizing that when foster kids turn 18, girl, please, it's literally your shit is at the door. Charles, your lunch is not ready, bitch. Bitch, you got to find it wherever you going. You just gonna have to do it. When you turn 18, girl, I turned 18 on a Saturday or a Sunday, I think it was. I think it was a Saturday. Girl, my shit was out on the front. Shout out to my brother for saving my life, bitch. I know that's right. But yeah, girl. But anyway, I already knew the dad, because he sat on the board as well. He was like a CPA, I think, an accountant. He did something in finance. These people had a little bit of coin. But I guess I don't want to spread rumors. I think I heard that the dad was into doing something to the kids, girl, and he was a drunk. He lost his job or something like that, girl. And I guess the mother, this insane ass bitch, offed herself in the backyard, girl. So when I say it don't be the kids, girl, it's these crazy ass motherfuckers. Y'all had my sister in that foolishness. Y'all, these are y'all. First, if the other adoption didn't work because them bitches was young as hell, and they couldn't have a baby of their own, I think it was. So once they had a baby of their own, they shipped her ass off. They said, girl, please. And I've been trying to tell y'all, and she was adopted as a little girl, not a baby. So now you got to deal with her residual trauma. from her years in foster care, while we were placed in foster care. You get a baby, you ain't got to deal with all of that. Especially if you've cut ties with the parents, you don't even know the parents, especially with some orphanage ass shit, right? You don't even know who them people are. So I just wanted to dispel that narrative because I don't like it. It's fucked up. I think it deters a lot of people from adopting. Girl, adopt. Again, your spirit will let you know. And a lot of y'all be adopting for the wrong reasons. Y'all be trying to fill this void, but you don't have the heart to give. Hello, God. You don't have the patience. You don't have the kindness. You don't have a balanced nature to be sitting your ass up here raising kids. Or you have a lot of trauma that's unresolved as fuck, and now you are, you know, beating up. A lot of people adopt kids as emotional punching bags. I've seen it, girl. Foster parents too. They become foster parents and they start abusing these kids and, you know, SAing them, girl, and getting away with all kinds of foolishness. So yeah, it don't be the kids. It be y'all. Y'all ain't meant to have kids. Y'all ain't meant to raise kids. Y'all ain't meant to come in contact with kids. And it shows. Your spirit, hello God, your energy, it shows. It shows a lot. So, yeah. Anyway, yeah, I'm out of here, y'all. That's all I really wanted to say. Peace be with y'all, young people, honey. I know that the world that we are leaving behind for y'all is trash as fuck. But still be kind. Still be gentle. Even when it's not happening around you or to you, you will be surprised. You will be, let me tell y'all something. You'll be surprised let me tell you something. Years ago, when I was 18, I worked for BP gas station. That was the worst toxic environment. Honey, that lady was getting over on my pay. Like, I didn't know nothing. That was like, oh, girl, I was just a mess during that time period of my life. Fresh out of foster care. I was working 2 jobs. I was working at the Gap and BP. And I was a part-time college student. Girl, when I tell you, I hated that place so much, I ended up quitting because the manager was so toxic. Child, she ended up getting arrested for fraud later. Girl, she was stealing hundreds of thousands of dollars from that damn company. Girl, she was wearing them out. But she was such a cunt. Her name was Tina. Ooh. An old, raggedy, Play-Doh face bitch. I'm telling you, this bitch, oh my God. This bitch was raggedy as fuck. But girl, let me tell you something. I was so nice to these customers. So nice to these customers. Sometime after I left that job, I found myself in dire need. When I tell you I was down to the church, getting those old tired ass fucking plates and those tired old ass, you know, fucking perishables, girl, and I had no choice. Like, I was down, girl. I was down real bad. And when I tell you, I went into the Workforce Alliance building. For those that don't know, Workforce Alliance was an agency. I don't know if they still have those now, but Workforce Alliance was an agency that you would go to help, you know, find temporary work or permanent work that could turn into a permanent job or something like that. Kind of like a temp agency, but, you know, they help you file for unemployment. They help you do all of that stuff. So they help you find benefits in the community, like, you know, rental assistance, light bill assistance. They help you find work. Again, jobs and shit is mainly their focus. I went in there and I was just trying to find, you know, work. When I tell you, the lady who worked there, she was the director. She wasn't just the regular bitch behind a cubicle. She was the director. She came across me walking past me and she was like, don't I know you from somewhere? I said, honestly, ma'am, I have no idea. She was like, you worked at the BP, didn't you? And I said, how do you know me? She was like, I know you probably see a lot of people every day working there, but every time I come in there, you were so nice to me. I could tell you were going through some stuff, but no matter, every time I saw you and how you interacted with other customers that were, you know, around her too, you were always so pleasant. But I could always tell in your eyes that you didn't want to be there, but you had to be there because you got to make your money. I understand. You're going through some things, but you made it a point to be nice to every person. This lady found me a really good fucking job. And it turned out to be a permanent one. She said, baby, you come with me right now. I got some perfect things for you. She found me a really good job. And that goes to show, that's the moral of that story, bitch, is that be kind no matter what you feel, no matter what you go through. And I know I get on here and I be cussing motherfuckers out, but let me tell you something. I will cuss bitches out because they deserve it. But in the same breath, y'all have also seen me answer the bitch at the drive-thru, hello, good morning, how are you? And actually mean that shit, unless they're a cunt. Because sometimes them girls at the drive-thru these days be rude, and you be wanting to wait till they get off work, girl, to whoop their ass. Hello. Whoop their ass with the same attitude they gave you. But yeah, that's the more, be kind, girl. You'll be surprised like how far along you'll get, and just your spirit will be cleansed. You know what? That bitch might be angry and miserable or whatever, but girl, at least I know my spirit is right. At least I know my intentions are good. At least I know, you know, I'm good over here. Your miserable ass fucking chaotic spirit is not going to bleed off on me, whore. And again, that is easier said than done, because sometimes it does. Because if a bitch piss me off, sometimes I'll be mad the whole day. Or contemplating the many ways I want to get this bitch back. Again, it's trial and error. That's life. As long as you're learning, as long as you're doing the work on yourself, as long as you're recognizing what your triggers are, as long as you're recognizing, girl, that bitch, you're not always right. Bitch, you need to open up your ears, your spirit, and your fucking heart to receiveth, hello God, what could be some really useful fucking information from someone who has lived, from someone who is living. It's a continuous work, people. You'll never get it fully. Don't aspire for that. You'll never find true happiness. You'll never find true love. You'll never find yourself completely. Period. Sounds like a downer, but it's not. It's meant to keep life more exciting. Keep you on your fucking toes. In a world that is treacherous as fuck and would rather see you dead. One less bitch to put up with. That's how this world be looking at us. Y'all get angry at every little thing, girl. Calm the fuck down. If you think you angry now, bitch, when life starts bitch slapping you, hello God, through the seas of life, when dragging your motherfucking ass and drowning you in your own foolishness, let me tell you something. You think you haven't experienced shit yet. But that does not negate the fact that y'all be going through your own journeys. That shit be stressful as fuck. I'm not going to take away from y'all experiences, but I want to let y'all know that if you think certain things are bad, trust me, this is just, girl, it's just beginning. Trust. Especially those first, like up until 25, 26, bitch, you're going to be really tested. I'm telling you, those are those self-discovery moments. Don't be ashamed. Don't be angry. Don't be sad or miserable because life is lifing you. It's happening to all of us, girl. It's happened to all of us. Especially at those young, tender stages, you're so sensitive. Because I feel like young people have this constant worry. You know? I think there's a constant worry that they don't even know what the specifics are behind that. I think, just giving it a broad stroke here, I think really the worry, the fear comes from the unknown. Like, now that you're an adult, you're walking into being closer to being an adult, right? And it can be scary. Especially when you realize that you don't really have the tools, the resources, even the knowledge to bear the weight that you know is coming your way. I know what that feels like. One of the curses of time moving faster and faster and faster is the fact that you literally can say this, that, bitch. Remember we used to say, oh, it's just like yesterday. Yeah, it feels just like yesterday because time went by just that fast. It feels like I was just in that situation. I was just in that experience, learning exactly what the fuck it is that you're going through now. And if y'all think that's where the life lessons stop, you're fucking sadly mistaken. Some of y'all be having delusions, girl, of grandeur. And a lot of y'all bitches will be knocked down a few pegs. Life will show you. Life is the greatest teacher. I always say it, girl. You're going to learn. You're going to learn whether you want to or not. But if you're going to go through and windmill for your life, bitch, do it with a support system. Do it with people who love and care about you and who will really go the extra mile for you. I know having that is scarce amounts nowadays, child, but I feel like it's important. If you have people, if you have a mentor, whatever it is, you have someone that cares, that really wants to see you win and doesn't want nothing in return from that. Nothing in return. There ain't no fine print, hello God. There ain't no ulterior motives or bad intentions here. You got that on your team, hello God. Lock in on it, baby. That's all the fuck I gotta say. Anyway, y'all be blessed and never stressed. Remember that health is truly wealth. And yeah, girl, I know this is long, but girl, I got to get it out. Hello God. Y'all take care. Bye.